Hi, I'm Angie Osgothorpe, the president of the Davis Chamber, and I'm here with Tyler Russon from Russon Mortuary. And Russon Mortuary is one of the newest, you're just born member of the Davis Chamber, so we're so excited about that.
Excited to be involved.
Very good. And we just had ribbon cutting for the new Syracuse mortuary, which is beautiful. That was just a wonderful event. You guys did a great job.
Thank you. We're very excited to be there and have been welcomed great.
Very good. And Russon Mortuary has been around for a long time. And when we were there at the ribbon cutting, there were all kinds of family members that are involved, brothers and cousins and all stuff like that. So tell us a little bit about the history of Russon Mortuary.
Yeah, so my grandfather and his two younger brothers, so there were three of them, they were young men growing up in Lehigh, and their uncle owned Wing Mortuary. And they were out working in the sugar beet fields, and they would see the big black hearse and the limos go by, and it excited them. And so all three of them served in World War II, and then when they got home, they went to mortuary school, and in 1954 bought the Kingdon Mortuary in downtown Salt Lake, and that was the inception of Russon Mortuary.
Very good.
November 1st, 1954.
Wow, just a little bit of a history there, right?
Yeah, just a couple of weeks away from 65 years.
That's great. And tell how many locations do you have in Davis County now?
Three,
right?
Yeah. With that opening last week, we have the Bountiful location, then this location, Farmington, and then the one in Syracuse.
Yeah, that's great. And this one's just down the road from our offices, so we pass it all the time.
Oh, you see it? Okay.
We sure do. Yeah. So tell us what's unique about Russon Mortuary. The one thing that I have really been impressed with is that when you go there, you do see Russon on a lot of people's, jackets and stuff, because your family actually not only owns it, but manages it and runs it, right?
Yeah, I think that might be one of the more unique things, is that we are owners, but also we are employees as well, and we are here from 8:30 to 5, and we work right along with the staff. And yeah, I would say that, and we live in the communities that we serve. And so we're able to serve our friends and family, and it's a great experience. So that's one thing that makes us maybe unique from other funeral homes.
Yeah, that's wonderful. And during the ribbon cutting, Mayor Gailey just gave the most tender, I guess shout out for lack of a better reason, better word, for your mortuaries and for how they took care of him when his family went through tragedy. So that is definitely a testament. He did a really sweet job, don't you think?
Yes, I sure do. It was so kind of he and his wife to come, and then he was very kind towards our industry, really.
Right.
That's what and
right.
we are blessed here in Utah with other, I wouldn't say we're the only good funeral home around.
Right.
Yeah, there's several in the area. So,
but there's not a more tender time in your life when you lose a loved one, whether you're excited that they get to move on and graduate, so to speak, or if it's more of a sad tragedy. But there's not a more tender time to need somebody to come take care of you and your family, don't you think?
Yeah, there's no doubt. This is a family's one time to go through it, and I guess part of it is you don't want to stick out in any negative way, but you just want to be able to take the family by the hand and help them with all the decisions that they'll need to make, and give them options, and just try to make it as pleasant of an experience as possible.
And it is a celebration in one way or the other, hopefully in some sense of the word, right?
That's right.
So,
Yep. Celebration of life.
Very
for sure.
good. Very good. So tell us some of the other Russons that work in the company.
Some of the others. So it's kind of an interesting story, because you had the three owners originally, then there was three in the next generation, and there's four of us coming up and through, and I've got myself, and then three cousins that are going into it, and that's I'm Tyler. Then there's Chad, my cousin Matt and Todd. So
That's great.
we're all
Great. What a family legacy and a beautiful place. The building and your facility in Syracuse, a new one, along with the others, is beautiful. Beautiful space, beautiful location. It's wonderful. So
thank you. Yeah, one of the things that we try to consider is, you know, there's a reason why you call it a funeral home, and it's because you want it to feel like a home. It's obviously not the best time for people, so when they walk in, we want them to see a nice fire and furniture like you would in a front room, or
feel warm.
Yeah,
That warmth, right?
Exactly.
That's great. Warmth from the facility and warmth from the people. So that's great.
Yep.
Okay, so being one last question, being one of the newest members of the Davis Chamber, tell us, in your limited experience with us lately, what's one of your favorite things? What do you love about the Chamber?
So there's no doubt, and I'll just say this because I signed up for the Chamber, and there was such short notice to come and be involved in our ribbon cutting. I was amazed at the turnout and just the I just felt like part of the group immediately, and the networking that even happened that day and in the short time that I've been part of the Chamber, it was great. I am super excited to be the newest member, I should say, and I just had a great experience. So thank you, and I'm excited. I'm excited to be part of it.
Well, thank you for letting us be a part of it. It was a beautiful celebration, and we're excited to have you there and have you another 3 other places in the county. So thanks so much. So I'm here with Tyler Russon at Russon Mortuaries, and thank you so much.
Thanks, Angie. Appreciate it.
Yeah.